Do you worry, looking at your ratings, I know that all politicians do you worry that it appears that voters, even Labour voters from 2024, they just haven't warmed to you? They just don't like what they see?
Well, I was elected in 2024 with a 5-year mandate to change the country. And that's what I intend to do, to be faithful to that mandate. And I will be judged, and I know I'll be judged when we get to the next election, on whether I delivered on the key things that matter most to people.
You're not just going to be judged at the general election. You're going to be judged in May, in Scotland, in Wales, right across England, in a huge set of elections that many people in your party, many people even in your cabinet, think you're going to be absolutely hammered in. And many people in the Labour Party talk very openly about that moment being a moment when it will be time for a different leader. And after junking so many plans, whether it's winter fuel or ditching your welfare plans, all these different changes of heart, I suppose the question is, do you feel really you have the authority to turn this round, to survive?
Every vote has to be earned. The question in each set of elections in England, it is who do you want as your local administration? Mm-hmm. In Scotland, who do you want as the Scottish government? In Wales, who do you want as the Welsh government? So they're local and national in that sense. They're not a referendum on the Westminster government.
You know,
and that's why, as a broad,
as
a broad proposition, you will know this. That's why, because of their local nature, they're not a very good gauge of what the next general election is going to bring. Never have been, probably never will be, but that's because they are by essence local.
The question for many people in your party and the public is, who do you want to run the whole country? And this is a critical question for you. Are there any circumstances under which, if there was a leadership challenge to you after May, that you would walk away? Or would you fight it under any circumstances?
Well, Laura, under the last government, we saw constant chopping and changing of leadership, of teams. It caused utter chaos. And it's amongst the reasons that the Tories were booted out so effectively at the last election. Nobody wants to go back to that. It's not in our national interest. We know from that evidence what happens if you go down that chaotic path. I will be sitting in this seat by 2027, and if this long-form interview works, we can try it again in January of next year as well.